Hey, we on?
We're live.
We're live?
Yeah.
We are live. Good morning. Special edition of Coffee with Classy. I'm only going to be on it for a couple minutes. And then Charlene, my lovely wife, aka the one that everybody thinks is the boss anyway.
Good morning.
Is actually going to do some little product demonstrations. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to reiterate that this next Saturday, we all saw Limiter Luke ripping the back wheel off the parking lot. And we've got him and Vertical V-Twin Brandon Naylor coming out to do a stunt show for our 12th annual Ride with the Rock. Can you believe that? 12th annual Ride with the Rock. I'm actually probably gonna ride down and ride back with everybody. So I'll put a post out there. Whoever wants to ride down with me to meet them for kickstands up at 11 next week, and we'll go from there. But it's going to be an awesome week. I saw Tam put the call out for prizes. They always have the best prizes, and it's always a great day. 4 Lanes Wide is going to be playing. Hey, you know what? It's been a while since we've had a good party here, so let's throw a couple of them. Swap meet vendors. We're looking for swap meet vendors. Empty out your garage. All your used motorcycle parts, turn them into cash. That's on September 13th. And of course, hey, there's just the come on out and see everybody. I just got a call that I got to go pick up a motorcyclist on the side of the road. That's what we do here. Here's Charlene. Good morning. Have fun.
Cheers.
See you guys.
Go rescue people.
Will do.
Mike?
I put it down there.
Thank you.
It's still on.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I know you're really disappointed that you're not going to have to listen to Josh drone on and on, but you got me. One more thing, Josh went over a bunch of them, but just wanted to mention to everybody that we are doing another group blood donation on September the 9th. So we have 2 more for this year. September 9th is the next one. It's a Tuesday evening, so we're doing it at they start around 5 o'clock. And if you do decide that you want to come and join us, all you have to do is join the Classy Chassis group and pick your time slot, and then meet us there. We'll all do our donation together, and then we usually head out for a nice bite to eat somewhere in town afterwards and hang out for an hour or so. Products. So Chelsea and I just went away. My daughter and I were on a motorcycle trip. We toured out to the Gas Bay. Oh, he can't leave us. He can't leave us alone for a second.
Geez, very important. All right.
Chelsea and I went for a little tour. We did the Gas Bay Peninsula. We went out and stayed in Percé for a couple of nights, and we had a beautiful trip. And if you haven't been out there before, definitely worth a ride out there. The coast is absolutely beautiful, and you can also take a little ride through the interior and go through the mountainous region as well. It's great. But I want to talk about some of the product that we got a lot of use out of while we were on our trip. Some of it I have here with me, some of it I don't think I brought in this morning, but things that we found super useful. So this bag is what I use to pack all my stuff. So I do have, I'm sure most of you have seen my bike before, but I do have a Road Glide, so I do have the side bags. And I do have side bag liners that I use in there. They're super useful. We do have liners in the shop. If you do have a touring bike with bags and you don't have liners, they're fantastic for packing up all your stuff. So at home, pack all your stuff in your side bag. They're shaped the same shape as your side bag, as the container. So you just pack your bag up, and then you can just slide it in there nicely, and when you get to your hotel, pull it out and use whatever's inside your bag. Oh, I do have this too. Another thing so we use those bags, and then typically this is supposed to be used with a backrest and a luggage rack. I don't have, as you can see, a backrest and a luggage rack. I do have a trunk and everything, but I like my bike stripped down, so I've taken all that off. So I found a way to take this roll bag and mount it on. So this roll bag has a strap, a really tight Velcro strap. It is meant to go around your backrest if you have a backrest, and then this would strap onto your luggage rack. Because I don't have that, and I don't have a passenger, because who would want to sit here anyway? What I did was, this has like a little backrest on it, so I just pulled up the little backrest. I took this strap, hooked it underneath the backrest, cinched it down nice and tight. Tighter than that, but cinched it down nice and tight. Tucked it in there. And then it comes with other straps as well. So then I just took those other straps and I looped them through my bag supports. So I got everything down there nice and tight. This has a ton of capacity. So that way, so there's all the straps that they come with, and it also comes with a rain cover. So if you do, not that we've had to worry about rain at all this summer, but if you did run into rain, you just put that whole thing cinched over top, and then your bag's nice and waterproof. So it was great. So what I did was I packed all my clothes and everything that I needed in there, and then my side bags were free for like vests, a hoodie, stuff that you need to access all the time, your wallet, money, everything else that you need. So that was a great bag. I also, another thing that I used, so because I don't like to leave home without anything, I take everything but the kitchen sink. Then I don't have a lot of room because all my bags are packed. Everything's full. So then I grabbed this cargo net as well. So then if we need something else, or I picked up something else, we picked up maybe, I don't know, a little 6-pack or something to take to the hotel room, I could just take this netting and secure it over top and add a whole extra layer of whatever I needed to the top of that. Those are like $8 or something like that. So pretty reasonable. And then when you're not using them, just shove them in your side bag and off you go. Again, another piece of equipment that, because it hasn't been raining, I didn't really need, but it's even nice for in the evening when it's dewy. You wake up in the morning and it's all dewy and your seat's all covered in dew. If you have one of these little seat covers, you don't have to worry about that. So I never take a full motorcycle cover with me because it's just too much. I don't have enough room for that. But this little seat cover is nice, small. You can pack it up anywhere. And then you just pull it out, and it literally is just enough to go over your seat and keep it dry so that you're not getting a wet butt. If anybody has a Saddlemen seat, you know that they're very porous, so they do hold the water. So it's definitely worth getting. I don't know what these are worth, like 50, 60 bucks, something like that, but worth every penny of that. So that was another thing that we used, or could have used. I think I used it one night. The Saddlemen seat also was a savior, because if anybody's done a lot of touring, you know that the stock seats that come on the bikes are not really that comfortable. They're fine for an hour ride here or there, but when you're doing, like, some of the days that Chelsea and I did were 12 hours. We'd leave at 7 o'clock in the morning and we wouldn't get in till 7 o'clock in the evening. So that's a long time. And obviously you're not in the saddle that entire time, but it makes for a long day. So if you have a nice comfortable seat like a Saddlemen seat, it definitely improves your time in the saddle. And then this little backrest, because you can pull it up and down, you've got lumbar support. Plus it's nice if you're backing up. I don't have a lot of arm strength, so I need to use my legs to back up my bike because these things are heavy. They're like 900 pounds. When you have this little back support, you can push up against the back support, help you pull the bike backwards. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you this morning?
Good. How you doing?
Excellent. You're on Coffee with Classy right now. That's okay. Come on in. No, not at all. Not at all. Just makes it more interesting.
You want to say hi to everybody?
They aren't here spending money. They're not spending any money. Yeah. Right on.
Awesome.
Good morning, guys. Thank you. So yeah, Saddlemen seat. The other thing that was a savior too, because some of the days when they got really long and you were really tired doing highway driving and everything else, were my highway pegs. So these are highway pegs that actually Jared turned me on to because he got a set for his bike. I had highway pegs up on my engine guard. I never used them. They were too far away. They just weren't comfortable. I ended up getting these Ciro highway pegs. Oh my gosh, they're they're a lifesaver. So they hook or they mount right to the bottom of your floorboards, and they just make it so comfortable for cruising. Just another spot to put your feet when you're on the highway and you've been riding a long time. They're great. They're great for shorter people. They're great for taller people. They have extended reach ones. Totally fantastic. They're not inexpensive, but they are worth every penny. I took the old ones off. I threw them in the swap meet. I got these nice new ones.
You could still ride with both pairs. I would do that. That would be so cool. You'd have two different angles to like give your butt a break on a long ride.
Well, I don't have a passenger and ever.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I still have my passenger floorboards. Why, you ask? Because when I'm on a long ride, I actually put my feet back here too. You know, like if you're riding, when you start off in the morning, the first couple of hours of your trip, you're fine. You're good to go. And then as the day progresses, your time in the saddle gets shorter and shorter. Your butt gets more sore as the day progresses. So you're right. Like the more places that you have to get some relief and get some of the weight off of your tailbone or wherever, the better. But yeah, you're right. I could have left those too, but yep, absolutely. But yeah, absolutely great. And then the other thing that we got a ton of use out of is the Cardo, the Pack Talk Edge. So Chelsea and I, Josh, Zach, many of us use the Cardo Pack Talk Edge helmet communicators. They're fantastic when you're going on a long trip like that, and you're going to areas that are unfamiliar to you. It is so convenient to be able to talk back and forth and say where you're going or add an extra stop and not have the other person behind you guessing and using hand signals. So these things, phenomenal. I can't say enough about them. And when you're riding for 12 hours, you're talking about the ride the whole time while you listen to your own music. So Chelsea's listening to her music, I'm listening to my music. We can chat back and forth if we see something. It cuts out your music, cuts it down low in the background, and you can hear each other perfectly well.
How do you listen to your music or talk to each other? Like, are there microphones or headphones inside?
Yeah, so there's your speakers are, there's like most helmets have a little cutout in the ear, and then your speakers Velcro into the cutout, and then and then your microphone is just a small little mic here. And then if you have a modular helmet, the pack comes with a small speaker for the full face helmet, but it also comes with a boom mic that goes inside the modular helmet because you're lifting it up and down. So it comes with that too. And if you decide you want one, let me know. I can hook you up with it. And I've put so many in now into the helmets, I can install it in your helmet for you. And yeah, they're super easy. You can talk to other bikes. You can talk to your passenger if your passenger has one. And the Pack Talk Edge, I think they go up to 14 riders or something like that. So if you are a person that does a bunch of group riding, then you can talk to your whole group. Josh and I use it the most use out of it when we are doing a long group ride or a larger group ride, because then that way at the back, I can't see when I'm leading a ride, and you can't see to the back of the pack. You don't know, did they all make it through the light? Did they make it through the intersection? Is there any problems at the back? So now when we're riding, Josh, I can say all through, and he says all through, all clear. Or no, we got 4 riders hung up at the light, then I can either find a good spot to pull over and wait for the rest of the group, or they wait till they catch up with us. So yeah, fantastic. I can't say enough about them. You can answer and make phone calls on them and everything else as well, which is kind of convenient. I know some people, you want to be unhooked. You don't want any of that. You don't have to answer it. But if you do, then you just say answer. It's all voice controlled. It's all controlled by Google or Siri. You just, hey Siri or hey Google, call so-and-so. So it's all voice controlled. They're fantastic. But yeah, those were some of the products that we got the most use out of while we were riding. If you want anything or any pricing, or you want to come in and check it out for yourself, come on in and see me. I'll show you some cool stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff in here that I probably haven't shown you. We got some new sweatshirts in. We got some new Classy Chassis pullovers, zip ups. Anyway, I guess that's it. Mike, you got anything to say?
Well, we did. I don't have a microphone.
No? Okay. Anyway, hi Stevie, hi Leia, hi little baby Tucker, hi Trevor. Have a great weekend, guys. See ya.